Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now today we've got another one here from Corgi, of course, in 1/72 scale diecast. It is from their Nose Art collection, so I am really looking forward to checking this out. This, of course, is an older one, so if you do like what you see today, besides dropping me some of those, you will have to hunt for one of these on the interwebs if you want to find one for yourself. Now, this is of the Messerschmitt Bf-109E, and this aircraft was one flown by Luftwaffe fighter ace Werner Schroer, and is of his aircraft he flew when in Jagdgeschwader 27 from 1940 when they were transferred to North Africa. Now, he would remain there until 1943, and then he would be transferred to Jagdgeschwader 54, where they would be fighting in defence of the Reich. Werner would survive World War II, ending it with 114 aerial victories from 197 combat missions, including 26 four-engine bombers. Now, Werner would pass away in 1985, aged 66, in Germany, and was buried with full military honours. And how about we get this open and have a little look what we're going to be getting. Now, you do get a little certificate with these. When I say little, it is not little. It is a lot larger than the usual ones. There's a limited run of 1,210. So, yeah. There are very limited numbers, of course. Does have some info there as well. There's a little bit of info on the back of the box as well, which is exactly the same as what's sort of printed on the card. And that is very nice sitting in there. Look at that. Wow. You probably would have seen this aircraft in a lot of photos. This aircraft has been in a number of books. So you'd probably know this colour scheme straight away, because I think there is a colour photo of it. Oh yeah, that looks cool. So of course you do have your landing gear options, and these little braces here are for this template. Let's have a little look at that straight away first. We'll move this out of the way. Wow, that's cool. So that's all metal. Yep, that is really nice. Although they could have, put the proper sort of maybe tropical intake on there, or at least put a hole in there so you could sort of see through it. I mean, they've got the option for it because it's, yeah, I don't know why they didn't, but oh well, it's no big deal. It's going to look pretty cool when you do display it. So, of course, you put those little plastic pieces in there. Like these little bits here. You just whack them in the holes there. And that is job done for you to display your little thing if you want to chuck it on the table like so. But we want to check out the aircraft. Alright, so this is the little Messerschmitt as it comes straight out of the box. Well, it doesn't have any of the in-flight pieces in, so I might as well just quickly chuck those in. So we can look at it in flight first. And that is that. But this is the details of that. It's quite nice. It does look very presentable. There's a fair amount of detail on these. Yeah, it looks very nice. The propeller does spin like the good old days. As I said, this is an older Corgi release, so the propeller does spin very nicely. And check out that camo. Wow. That does look pretty slick. And it's got the Staffel badge on the nose there. That is really well done. There is a little Werner sitting in the cockpit there. But check out the detail of that camo. That is wild. Now, I think these ones do. Yes. So you can check out some engine detail if you like to do that, which is a real sort of novel feature of these Corgi ones. But it's got some beautiful markings on there. It's got the tail markings. Corgi always make sure they do it right, which is really fantastic. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. Definitely a very nice looking 109 from the North African campaign. And of course, in flight, you want to put it on the stand. That is the two-piece stand you get, and you just stick it in your stand hole. Very straightforward. And that is job done. Well, that is your awesome looking North African Messerschmitt all the way down there. We'll zoom in a fraction. But I reckon that this does set up very nicely in flight, very straightforward, and you do have the added bonus. But as I said, this is not really right. The filter should come down a little bit more. It's not a flush edge like that, which is a little bit, I suppose, disappointing if you want it sort of really accurate, because I mean it is a big chunk. It's really big, so I would have thought they might have put a little bit more thought, I suppose, into making that piece a little bit more accurate. But what we'll do is we'll chuck some landing gear on this though and finish up the video. Alright, very straightforward. You just take those two little pieces out and whack that landing gear in. Now, on this particular one, the landing gear didn't want to sit in there. It kept dropping out all the time, so I did put a little bit of blue tack in that one. That one seems to stay in there okay, but that's unfortunate. I don't know if that was the normal fit or because this is an older one and second hand, it may have been fiddled around, so I'm not going to detract anything about that. I think this is really nice. It does look fantastic. Hopefully it'll sit on the landing gear though. We'll just put it on the deck there and see how she sits. Oh, it's still sitting there. And of course your awesome looking cowl section there with the unit emblem on there, that does look absolutely fantastic. And I reckon these are really nice little setup, of course. These little nose art ones, I reckon they are a really cool little addition to complement your model, of course, when you want to chuck them on display. And I reckon this one does look fantastic. And I reckon you'll be happy if you get your hands on one of these. Alright, so I'll wind the video up now. I will take some photos of this, of course, chuck them on at the end of the video for those of you interested. Don't forget, as I said, if you like it, some of those my way, of course, always feel free to drop a comment below as well. And feel free to subscribe to the channel. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching, and you all have a fantastic rest of your day. Cheers everyone.